y'all. Give me a second. Let me make sure y'all can hear me because I don't know if y'all can hear me. I think this is gonna take a long time to sound check. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. Good thing I'm still logged in. Okay, let me talk. I'm talking. Oh shit, I'm a little lagged. Okay. We cooking with some fish grease. Okay. I got it. Well, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sunshine Tarot, and today's reading is going to be on Offset and the shooting, as well as Brandy. I don't know who I should do first. Should I do Brandy or should I do Offset first? I mean, Brandy is gonna take longer. So should I just do Offset first? Okay, I'll do Offset first. So apparently he got shot in Florida, in Hollywood, Florida. And they didn't disclose where he got shot. And I was trying to figure it out. I don't know why, but I was trying to figure it out where exactly he got shot. Well, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. When I tell you, when I first heard this story, I immediately thought Cardi B was behind that. I could be wrong, but we gonna see. And so I have some questions here. I have some questions here, and we just gonna get straight into it. Did Offset get shot because Cardi B put magic on him? Did Offset get shot because Cardi B put magic on him? Oh shit, wait, I forgot to pray. My God. Okay. See, the thing is, like, I'm so used to like doing these videos like sitting down on my patio, on my balcony, and I pray as soon as I sit down. But then because I don't know, I switched to like another part of my house that, you know, I be forgetting. It messes up the whole fucking rotation. So excuse me. All right. So did Offset get shot because, like, should I use the witch's wisdom oracle? Okay. What's the energy surrounding Offset getting shot in Hollywood, Florida? What's the energy? We have cycles when it comes to moon. He's getting his karma. Oh shit. He's getting his karma. Also, I feel like it has something to do with industry, you know, things as well. Like, you know how, like, you know, the streets say that, you know, industry people, they have to do like a sacrifice, or they have to give up something in order to sustain their wealth and their popularity. We have cycles in the reverse. he owed something, and it was about time for him to give it up. And this was a wake up call. That explains why he didn't get injured. He didn't have life threatening injuries. It was a warning. It was a warning. What else? Are all these in reverse? Oh, they are. Okay. Then we have witches have power. I told you. I told you. I knew it. I knew she was up to something. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And also, she didn't necessarily have to consult the ancestors. She didn't have to turn over, like she didn't necessarily have to return to her cauldron. She didn't have to do anything. I feel like Cardi B's negative thoughts alone towards this man provoked something the within the 5D. She don't like this man at all. I don't think that there's any more love here. Cardi B has turned rather dark towards this man. One more. And then we have familiar. We have guardian. Okay. So this is talking about ancestors as well. Ancestors. The ancestors very much so feel that Cardi B is valid for how she feels towards this man. And which is why that, I don't know, whatever she practices, and whoever, I think it's Santeria, whoever practices could, you know, kind of confirm for me that there's certain laws when it comes to Santeria that you must follow when it comes to, like, I guess not being vengeful or something like that. And so her ancestors, so I guess she never really did magic to be vengeful, to have a vengeful, you know, sort of intention. But her ancestors kind of, her guides kind of back her up when it comes to her choice to, you know, be vengeful towards him. And so that's why her thoughts alone held some weight. We're gonna get the tarot to confirm. Also, Offset doesn't have any, I don't want to say that he doesn't have any ancestors. It's just that Offset is not as spiritually protected as Cardi B is when it comes to ancestors and, like, you know, spiritual guidance. He's not that protected. We gonna ask one more time. Did Offset's getting shot? Did Offset get shot because Cardi B put magic on him? One more time, sorry. One more time. I'm gonna shuffle one more time. Did Offset get shot because Cardi B put magic on him? We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the World card. This was news to her. This was news to her. Yeah, like I said before, he got karma. Offset is not a good person, y'all. He got karma as well as her thoughts. Her thoughts. She didn't, I don't see her necessarily, like I said before, I don't see her necessarily doing something in the material realm. I don't see her, you know, consulting her cauldron or anything. I don't. I think her thoughts alone. And he's receiving karma. Also, I think it's a wrap for Offset and his career. But you didn't hear it from me. Yeah, his career ain't going nowhere, y'all, with the death card in the reverse. How does he feel? How does he feel about what had happened to him? Like, does he feel like it was her fault? Does Offset feel like Cardi B did something to where he got shot in Florida? We have the Knight of Swords. We have the King of Swords. And we have the Seven of Swords. Um, it's not crossing his mind right now. He's still upset. He's still wrapping his head around the fact that it happened in the first place. But I think that over time, like soon, then he will feel like somebody set him up or something. Like he'll eventually feel like it was a setup. But I don't see him thinking it was her in the cards. I don't. He's delusional as fuck, y'all. He still thinks that in his mind, Cardi B still loves him. He he thinks that he could get her back, y'all. He's delusional as fuck. She not even crossing his mind because he still thinks that she loves him. Because he still thinks that she, like, I already said that. Sorry. I thought I said it the other way around. That's all I have to ask about that situation. Now we're going to move on to Brandy. So recently, Brandy released a memoir called Phases, and she just recently got a Hollywood Walk of Fame star, which congratulations to her. And she also performed at the Celebrity All-Star Game. And I loved that performance. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And it was so innovative. It was so different. And then I saw these motherfucking basketball players over there smirking at her performance, and I was like, I know you're lying. I know a motherfucker with 6 baby mamas ain't said something. I know a motherfucker. Let's not go there. Let's not go there. But I just want to ask about some of the things that she exposed in her memoir. But first, I want to give her current energy as well. And also, she came out and said that she is basically cutting ties with her brother Ray J because of his behavior online. So we're gonna ask about that as well. And yeah, so what's so funny is that Ray J. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so what's Brandy, the singer's current energy? I've never been in Brandy's energy, but if I'm not mistaken, she's an Aquarius. And that makes so much sense. How she single-handedly changed R&B music during her time. And also, wasn't she the first singer to have a sitcom? But I don't know the rest of her chart. All I know is that she's an Aquarius. And I think she just had a birthday. Brandy feels good. Brandy feels good. I'm seeing a lot of fire here. A lot of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm seeing a whole bunch of fire here. She feels good. She's on a high horse. She is excited. You know, she's celebrating. You know, she's doing press. She feels alive. I think that she hasn't felt this alive in a minute. She feels alive. A part of her does feel scared though that eventually she is going to experience an emotional crash. She has talked about her struggles with depression, and that's typically a depression, you know, sort of symptom. Highs and lows, you know. But I want to know, like, oh, okay. So I wanted to talk about how in her memoir, she exposed her relationship between Wayna Morris, which is one of the group members from Boys to Men, and how their relationship, she was 16 and he was in his early 20s, 22, I believe. And she recently came out and exposed that there was a power dynamic going on. And I 100% believe her because that's typically what happens. So I just want to know, how does Wayna Morris feel? I shouldn't have put oil on my forehead because now I'm starting to break out. Break out. Oh no, is it freak out? Anyways. How does Wayna Morris from Boyz II Men feel about Brandy exposing their relationship in her memoir? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Oh. The King of Swords. Do I need to pull further? He don't like her. He does not like her. And the disdain that he has for this woman is kind of otherworldly. I'm a little concerned. He doesn't like the fact that he did this. And is he married? Is he happily married with kids? If he is, he feels like she's jealous. He feels like she's jealous. And he's like, where the fuck did this come from? He's like, where did this come from? Hold on, let me look it up. Sorry, y'all. Is Wayna Morris married with kids? Damn. Okay. He is married and he has 6 kids. I know you're lying. Put a cork in it. Well. Well, there you go. There you go. I said it. Live receipt right there. He feels like, where did this come from? And you're mad. You're mad. He don't like her. He does not like her. Very concerning. Very concerning. I'm already overwhelmed by how many kids he has, and I'm not even shocked. I'm sorry. I'm not even shocked. I'm not even surprised. But yeah, he don't like her. He doesn't like that he did that. He doesn't like that she did that. She exposed him like that on her memoir. There you go. How does Whitney currently feel about Brandy? Damn, y'all. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. That's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Six of Wands. Whitney feels like she's playing the game, and also Whitney doesn't like her either. Okay, so here's the thing, right? I can't understand for the life of me why people don't like Brandy. I mean, I don't know what she did exactly. It is like, for the most part, she stays to herself. Why don't people like her? There's too many people in her inner circle that don't like her. And I'm starting to wonder what's going on. Because is she a wolf in sheep's clothing? And that's unfortunate because I love Brandy. But this reading is not biased whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I see. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all what I see. I love Brandy. I'm such a huge fan. My favorite album by her is Human. I love Human, and I wish there was a vinyl for it because I collect vinyls of albums that I like, and I wish there was a vinyl for it. There's not even a CD because the album is so old, but that's my favorite album by her. And I love her. Like, I love her. It's concerning because why the fuck? Why? Why the fuck? Girl, what's going on? What is going on? I mean, she feels like I was about to say Brittany. She feels like Brandy is playing the game. I mean, also, Whitney Houston is experiencing, some sort of happiness or euphoria on the other side. That's good. That's good for her, but it's not a Whitney Houston reading, so we're going to kind of bypass that. Okay. What's the relationship between Ray J and her brother? I mean, what's the relationship between Brandy and Ray J? What's the relationship between Brandy and Ray J? The real relationship between Brandy and Ray J. We have the Pole Cup Trophy, a Tall Tale Triumph. There was always competition between the two. And we can envision, like, friendly sister and brother competition. There was some of that too. But also when it comes to industry games, like, yeah. They were always secretly, not secretly in competition with each other, but they always had each other's back as well. Always had each other's back with Hive Code here. And I feel like they were taught that. They were instilled, that was instilled in them through family. Always having each other's back. Y'all are all, you guys are all you guys have. You need to always have each other's back. Da, 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 right? What's the real helping hand and preservation? Taxidermized animals, and then we have things. Somebody always secretly felt like the help in a sense. Someone who, how should I put this? Like someone who, I don't know, like was kind of like I mentioned before, there's competition, and it's like someone was always like the second hand. I don't know who it was, but and honestly, just because they feel like that doesn't mean that it's true. So I honestly can't kind of pinpoint who it is. It may have been Ray J, but yeah, and the spark with Uncle Fester. To be honest with y'all, their relationship seems a little strange. And it's starting to get dark. It's starting to get dark. Listen, so if I start looking scary, bitch, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I might honestly just turn off my camera if if that, you know, resonates with y'all. Okay. But something's weird about the relationship. It's like it's strained. I feel like it is strained because I feel a disconnect here. But everybody's focusing on the past. Everyone's focusing on the past. So much so that they're not even showing me like current energy. Like, what's the relationship between you guys now? Why is she separating from Ray J now? Let's ask. Why is Brandy separating from her brother Ray J now? Y'all, he pissed her off. He pissed her off. He pissed her off. Let me tell you something. They gonna end up right back talking again. She didn't cut him off forever. No. Because if that was the case, y'all, you know how many times this man done pissed her off and she still talks to him, and now all of a sudden, I'm breaking up with him, or like not breaking up with him. Excuse me, ew. More like, I'm stopped talking to him. I blocked him. Da 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 da. Y'all, they go. The thing is, it's been instilled in her so heavy in both of them that your family, you need to stick together. And so it's not that easy just for her to cut ties with her brother. It's not. It's not. Do I still think that there's some underlying issues between them since these horses are turning opposite directions? I do. But she didn't cut his ass off. She didn't. Girl, this is giving, I'm gonna quit music, and then girl, bye. Okay, so next I want to talk about the car accident that was probably one of her biggest controversies to date. And I read up a little bit on it, and it said that they were going to charge her for a misdemeanor for hitting that family, but they didn't. And she paid them off, but they didn't disclose how much. Oh yeah, it's getting dark. I'm going to turn this off, okay, y'all? So I want to know, when it comes to Brandy, why didn't they charge her for a misdemeanor for hitting that family? And like, was she on drugs or something? Like, also I need to ask, why don't they like her? Why don't people like her? Like, why don't other celebrities like her? I'm gonna ask that first because I feel like I'm gonna forget. Why don't other celebrities like Brandy? Like, why don't they like her? Like, what she be doing? Why don't other celebrities like Brandy? Okay, we have the Judgment. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Cups in the reverse. Um, oh my God. Okay, it's because of her brother. Partially, it's because of her brother. That nigga has no filter, no decorum whatsoever. Like, he don't give a fuck. Like, he don't give a fuck. Also, Brandy could be a little not prudish. She could be a little picky, critical. Um, she she could be passive aggressive too. She could say slick stuff. Um, Brandy, you one of those. Girl, you one of those. I was scared to do this reading because I like her. And I was scared that I was gonna see something that I didn't like. She one of those people that very nice, Nancy. She thinks that she could just say something as long as she could say it with a smile and people are not gonna pick up on it. And it's like, girl, like she she kind of gives Whitney, but Whitney is a little bit more overpowering when it comes to her. Like Brandy is a lot more meek in her approach of being aggressive, so to speak, for the lack of better words. But that's why it's like it could come off as very damn. I just stuttered. I just stuttered the hell out. I just stuttered to hell and back, bitch. What am I trying to say? Very, very, very sneaky in her way of saying shit. And she thinks that just because she says it with a smile, people are not going to pick up on it, or people shouldn't feel some type of way. She's one of those, y'all. She's one of those. And I don't like people like that either, because no, it's a no for me. Anyways, like kind of like Beyonce. Y'all know Beyonce was a mean girl back then, but she was very passive aggressive. Except compared to Rihanna. Rihanna was mean, but she was upfront about it. You know? So it's like kind of like the opposite. Brandy's kind of like the opposite, but kind of like Beyonce too back then when Beyonce was with Destiny's Child. My mom's calling me. She could wait. She could wait. She could wait. She could wait. Also, about the car crash. Why wasn't Brandy? Let me use my Why wasn't Brandy charged for a misdemeanor when she hit that family in the car in 2006? Prosperity. We have Prosperity. Why was it y'all, the courts got paid off. Yeah, the courts got paid off. And I feel like the jury, specifically the jury got paid off. Excuse me. Specifically the jury got played off. Why can't I speak? Lord have mercy. The jury specifically got paid off to say that sis wasn't sis wasn't guilty. The jury got paid off. Ain't that some shit? Ain't That some shit. Was she aware though? Was she aware that the jury got paid off? Was Brandy aware that the jury got paid off to say she wasn't guilty? No. 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 She's not. She actually was very hurt by this actually. And I also feel like she was drinking. To kind of numb the pain. She was very hurt by this. And I do feel like this caused a lot of problems for her moving forward. Um was she like intoxicated, causing her to hit the family? Was Brandy intoxicated, causing her to hit the family? I think that she, what the fuck? I think that she was distracted. I think she was distracted. She may have been on her phone. Somebody may have been in the car with her and they were distracting her. I feel like she was distracted. And also, this happened when she was young. I think that she was on a high horse. I don't, listen, something's off about Brandy. I can't put, I don't know. It's like, and I keep saying it in the cards. It's like she gets into these, it's like she blacks out or something. Like, it's like she leaves reality. Like she becomes out of touch with reality or something. Um, it's weird. It's like, I don't want to say it's possession. It's like very spacey. She's very spacey. And I don't know. It's weird, y'all. I couldn't even tell you if I wanted to, honestly. I couldn't even tell you. How does Brandy really feel about Beyonce? How does Brandy really feel about Beyonce? The streets is saying that there's been some tension between them for a minute because the reason why she broke up with Rodney Jerkins is because he said, first off, bitch, the first thing that you did wrong was mix business with pleasure. But he produced the fuck out of an album, bitch. I'm surprised he's still alive. He produced the fuck out of your album, girl. Human. He produced that whole album, and I love it so much. But the first thing that you did wrong was mix business with pleasure. And the reason why she said that she stopped working with him and stopped dealing with him is because he said that he was going to make he was going to make what is it, 5 billion copies or something of records, Beyonce records. Like he's basically like gonna go work with her and they was gonna sell 5 million copies. That's what she said. And so there's been competition between them for a minute. But why though? Like how does Brandy really feel about Beyonce? We have Rebirth. We have Rebirth. We have Protection. And then we have Healer. Okay. So how she feels about Beyonce is that Beyonce, she wants to be just as revered as Beyonce. She wants to be liked as much as Beyonce is, for one. Two, what I'm saying here is she doesn't mess with Beyonce. There's an underlying, sort of hostility between them. So she honestly just doesn't bother. She doesn't bother. Like for example, when Beyonce showed up to that concert, she knew better than to walk up to her because there's basically they just know what time it is. Like they know the code, both of them. They don't mess with each other like that. So she just kind of stays out of Beyonce's way. Second thing that I'm saying here is I feel like she thinks that some of Beyonce's music is good and creative in a sense, production wise, and that's what kind of leads her to want to be as revered as Beyonce, because she views Beyonce as a person that makes good music, or kind of sees her as someone um that she could take inspiration from. But I think her pride is too much to even admit that, or um give Beyonce credit to where it's due. Child. How does Beyonce really feel about Brandy? How does Beyonce feel about Brandy? How does Beyonce really feel about Brandy? We have the eight of we have the eight of cups. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, Beyonce. I'm sorry, Brandy. Respectfully, Beyonce don't fuck with you. She has no desire to rekindle. She has no desire to talk to you. She has absolutely no desire. She no. And until hell freezes over is what it's giving. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but yeah, she don't fuck with you. No, she heard too much shit. She heard too much shit. She heard too much rumors of you talking shit. She heard too much rumors of you slandering her name. And I wouldn't even put it past Brandy at this point, because I already read her energy, and Brandy has that energy, and she's very quiet about it too. She's very sneaky about it. She has that energy. Yeah. Beyonce feels like being friends with you is like digging around in the slums. Listen, that's what her higher self is saying. It's digging around in the slums. I'm sorry. Beyonce sees no reason to be friends with you. And her energy, and Beyonce, usually when I read Beyonce's energy, it's pretty level headed. But for some reason, when it comes to you, um, the energy is very aggressive and mean. And I honestly feel like partially the reason is because of your brother. And you're right for cutting ties with your brother. But who are you fooling, girl? Who are you fooling? Y'all, what's next for Brandy? What's next for Brandy to conclude the reading? I'm about to get off of here so y'all can rewatch the playback, because I'm hungry. What's next for Brandy? We have the Eight of Pentacles. I mean, the Eight of Cups, the Magician in the reverse, the High Priestess in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles, the not the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. She might get another opportunity, but it's gonna take some time, as well as she's gonna go back into hiding. She's gonna go back into her shell after this press is done when it comes to her memoir. And I feel like something about finances here when it comes to Brandy. I don't think that she is as financially as well off as she was before. And something about she's hoarding, like she's hoarding money. Like she's like gathering it as much as she can. While she's outside, she's gathering it as much as she can. Anywhere she could take it, she's taking it, taking it, taking it. And something about after this is over, she sits down with her finances or her financial advisor or something, and she realizes that the grand total is not much. She didn't make as much as she was expecting. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was the reading, y'all, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.